It's your boy Tay, aka Podcast Tay, man. What's the word? What's popping? What's the deal, my babies? Hey, look, we got a lot of news going on, man. It's kind of a crazy day. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a crazy 24 hours, man. Crazy 24 hours. We got some Lion stuff we gotta address, man. We got Lion stuff to address, and we bringing a new segment to the show called the MSE update. We'll get to that shortly. And then we also got college news. It's gonna be a jam-packed show, man. But we gonna try to be efficient as possible, man, and really just get into all of it, man. And then, like I say, man, we a family. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this stuff, for real, man, for real. So let's start at the very top, man. So Detroit Lions lose rookie wide receiver Kendrick Law to a torn ACL. Unfortunate. I'm not gonna go as far as to say, oh, here we go again, because unfortunately this is just part of camp. It's a part of the game, and we didn't lose a guy who was gonna be a major contributor for us. That wide receiver room was already stacked, where he was gonna get his opportunity with special teams. If you watched the show yesterday, you see that he was in the article I was talking about for him. He is supposed to be on special teams starting out the gate. Not to say he would have never saw the field as a wide receiver. You know how the Lions like to rotate, but we didn't lose anybody that was just gonna, like Amon-Ra or J-Mo. But very sad, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Kendrick Law, man. It's unfortunate. I hate it had to be him. I hate it had to be a Lion, and I just know that it's. I know that he probably grieving, just really hurt right now. You know what I mean? Just the fact that it's just something you couldn't really control, and this is probably the opportunity he always dreamed about as he was a kid. So, man, shouts out to Kendrick Law. Prayers out to Kendrick Law. And I would just say to Kendrick Law, man, you're in the right place to be an injured player. You in the right place to be an injured player, Kendrick Law. Trust me, the Lions not done with you just yet. They will give you another shot. And two, man, just like I say, for his position, the way we like to rotate and everything, I'm 100% sure that we are going to need a wide receiver next year to be what you were supposed to be. We do it every year. We damn near always pick up some super late round receiver unsigned. Like you know what I mean? Because you always need the depth. You need the looks in practice, and you know what I mean? So it just makes a lot of sense. So Kendrick Law, man, you don't give up, bro. Don't give up. This is obviously in God's plan, because you done went to the Lions and got injured. Like, you straight. You really straight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is, Dan probably got a Woody right now. Say he gonna come off injury and then play? Oh, you good. You good. Oh, my mama, you good. But nah, man, for real. Hey, man, prayers up to the brother, man. Prayers up to you, bro. And I wish all the fast healing, man, and I hope you come back next year better than what you ever could have been this year, man. Shout out to you. All right. So let's get into the other Lions news. And it's not news. You guys already know about it. But my bad. This isn't Lions news. Let's get into this news right quick. So people are mad that Myles Garret went to the Rams. And when the story broke and I saw it, I already knew there was going to be no in between. It was going to be no in between. It was going to be no consensus, no compromise. Everybody was going to be coming for Dan and Brad's throats. I already knew that. But see, my problem, like, did I want Myles Garret? Hell yeah, I wanted Myles Garret. Of course I did. But people are saying things like, we tired of Brad sleeping on the job. Brad just standing there. Brad ain't doing this. Brad ain't doing that. It wasn't a draft pick. It was a trade. He wasn't a free agent. It was a trade. So let's go over the trade. We only gonna go over a piece of it because that's all we need. what was the main piece of the trade? What did Cleveland say they needed? They said we need verse. No verse, no deal. We need verse. So let me just fill in the blanks for you in case you ain't caught on by now still. In order for the Lions to have gotten Myles Garrett, in order for the Lions to have gotten him, that means we would have had to give up Aiden Hutchinson, the equivalent to verse. Something I know that the way y'all revere this man and be blind to what he truly is, not saying he sucks, not saying he's ass, but what he truly is. Like, it's insane knowing the blind, raged love that y'all got for Aiden Hutchinson. Y'all gonna sit back and talk bad about about Brad? Bro, if Brad Holmes would have traded Aiden Hutchinson for anything, you motherfuckers would riot in the streets. Like, for real. For real. It is no way. Even if that was the move that got us all the way to the Super Bowl, you motherfuckers wouldn't even enjoy the ride because Aiden's not a part of it. Y'all gonna be looking at whatever team Aiden on, cheering for him still. It is no way this city, this state, these fans could have handled Aiden Hutchinson at the drop of a hat at that. No news, no talks about it, just all behind the back. And Aiden is out of here. Y'all wouldn't have been able to handle that. See me, I would have been able to handle that. For sure, I would have been able to handle that. Not gonna lie. Because we just got fresh legs. I'll take the risk with the rookie. I will restart the Aiden Hutchinson project all over, and it's gonna be different because this time we will have one of the best defensive ends who ever played the game. I would have did it. And Tay would have did it for you. Tay would have brought you that ring. But see, no. Y'all are all faking, man. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it, man. This is the same guy to where I read his numbers at how he is literally X, Y, and Z, not topping this, not topping that, not making this list, not making that list. I'm doing all of this. And y'all are talking about the same guy. Like I say, this is the same guy that does this, and you guys come back with a bunch of y'all act like I'm speaking a different language and I'm reading facts. Like, y'all genuinely just don't see him that way. Y'all don't. And y'all would not have been able to take it if he wasn't here anymore. I don't believe it. I'm glad Brad stayed out of it. Seriously, I am. It wouldn't have been nothing pretty for nobody. I'm glad Brad stayed out of that. Like, this is the same guy to where if I mention his name and I don't say that he had an amazing game, if I don't say anything good about Aiden Hutchinson and I press post, I already know that I need to have a free day that day. Because y'all are it don't matter. Y'all are going to go so hard in that comment, in the comment section. I already know I got 5 more videos explaining facts. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And y'all would not have been able to handle that, man. Y'all would not have been able to handle that. It just wouldn't have worked. I don't believe it. I don't believe it would have worked out, man. I think you would have had a bunch of melancholy, sour-ass Lions fan. That's just what I think. So that's the main thing I want to talk about. Like, quit the fake shit. Quit acting like I hate that so much that y'all keep doing that. Like, y'all just keep on just pretending you just grab a guy off a team and that's just the end of the story. It's no business behind it. It doesn't have to fit for a certain reason. You just go grab him. Just call him, Brad. He'll come play. Just call him. That's not how this shit works. You know, and then you got a future to look at. You got to look at who you can and can't pay. If he gets injured, are you stuck? Like, it's a lot to look at. And personally, just from the fan base alone, I'm glad Brad didn't pull the trigger. I'm just glad, man. I would not have wanted to deal with that. I swear I wouldn't. But, man, so let's just be genuine, man. Let's be genuine. And before y'all complain, because I'm tired of hearing y'all complain about Brad just for every little thing that doesn't go in the Lions' favor. It is a business with 31 other teams. It's 31 other GMs. It's 31 other people who want these people. And all of them are in different situations. It's not that damn easy. Quit looking at the aftermath like y'all was on the phone or some shit. Like y'all was getting the emails too. Y'all was in the war room too. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Y'all don't understand. So slow down. Fall back. Now, other than that, for the Lions news, man, training camp, only saw a little bit. I noticed that they starting to, it's a lot more limited this year on the footage, which I personally like. I think more is going to come out, though, as things progress, as we get closer to, like, you know, what was that? Scrimmage, preseason, all that stuff. It's going to be, we'll probably get more of that. But J-Mo looked really well. His route was super crisp. It was like a little, what was it, an out route or something? Super crisp. But, yeah. So that's pretty much it for the Lions updates. Now, let's get to the college updates. And with these college updates, I want to introduce a new segment here called the MSC Check. The MSE Check is going to be Michigan, State, and Eastern. So these is going to be the Michigan teams we mainly going to keep up with and focus on. And we're going to start with who we want to start with today for the MSE Check. We're going to start with old Sparty. We're going to start with State, because they damn sure ain't do shit. So we're going to give you a little acknowledgement and recognition. So basically, Michigan State, the Michigan State University, has beaten out a few others in their conference for a safety prospect from Illinois, Henry Sakalis. Yes, Henry Sakalis. Let's see. He has committed to State following his recent visit from the Spartans this past weekend. How do you say that? Sakalis was scheduled to take official visits to Illinois and Nebraska in the coming weeks, but is now locked in on his commitment with State. Sakalis is listed as a 3-star safety with a recruiting rating of 87. Okay. Not bad. He's a 855 overall prospect. So I guess he plays linebacker and safety. I'm not sure I see linebacker and safety on here. So who knows? Hell, he might play linebacker and safety. That'd be some shit if he does. That'd be real good if he does. And so with that, I just want to say shout out to State for being able to get that guy. You know, man, it's been real depressing in the Big Ten football season without State being good. It really has been. I mean, the rivalry games don't really mean as much. You already know who's going to win that. They're not competing for the Big Ten championship. It's been real boring, man. Like, State got to get it together, man. The donors it's like you would think that people from State ain't got no money. You would think people from State ain't got no money because, like, where y'all donors? Where the donors? How come none of the donors care about the football team? Listen, y'all got to put some... Listen, football is going to get you the most money at your university. It is. So, you got to invest in that football, man. Crazy. But, I can say, new quarterback, new coach, you got a new safety. They seem to be building. Obviously, it's not as built as Michigan. This is still not a year where I think they will compete. Michigan updates right now. Last update for Michigan is them pursuing a 5-star from Florida, Jaden Wade. He's a quarterback, and he is coming out in 2028. So nothing really right now. So for Noah Kim, Eastern Michigan quarterback, he is coming back. He has been granted an extra year of eligibility. So that's good for the Eagles. And hopefully, Eastern donors really got to kick in, man. They got one of the coldest. Man, fun fact, Eastern Stadium, cold as hell. Nobody can feel it, though. Like, Eastern. Eastern got to tighten that up. Eastern got to tighten that shit up. Like, Eastern had a couple dogs, man. Eastern could be so great. You know what I'm saying? Eastern could be so great, bro. So, I would love to see them turn around, kick in the gear, spend the money right for the university. Because, man, it deserves it, man. That school deserves it. It really deserves it to me. Eastern really, I feel like they should have been out of the MAC. I think that could have really changed things for them if they was in a different conference. If they was in a different conference. Because, see, the competition would have gave them the visibility, more, the awareness, and then that would have also been, you would have been more so interlinked and in line with a different ilk, because it's like, okay, well, it's easier for you to get the kids who transfer in your conference or division or whatever the case may be. So it's always easier in that aspect of it. So if Eastern was to go to a different conference, I mean, I think things could really open up for them. I really do. I don't think the MAC, and honestly, I think it's too many bad teams and tough conferences. Like, it's too many teams that's just simply not competing and rarely do. And it's like, if you're just gonna not compete and have 2 or 3 wins, I'm pretty sure Eastern could give you that. I'm pretty sure Eastern could give you 2 or 3 wins. So, yeah, shout out to Eastern Michigan University. Gonna show love to the Eagles always. And so that completes the MSE update. However, there is more college news. So, there is the idea. So this is actually something I just stumbled across here, not even 24 hours ago. So Tony Petty, or Petitti, how the hell do you say this name here? Tony Petitti calls idea of Big Ten SEC Super League a fabrication. In the Protect College Sports Act filed in the Senate last week, there's a provision that aims to prevent a super league between the SEC and the Big Ten. That idea also came up multiple times during Wednesday's hearing on the bipartisan bill, but the Big Ten commissioner Tony Petitti called it a fabrication while speaking with Yahoo Sports' Ross Dellinger. So I haven't heard much about the super league between the SEC and the Big Ten, but damn, that would be lit. That would be lit. But I kind of feel like I don't think you could do that though, because if you do one super, what do they call it? A super league, you got to do another one. You got to